Just because you know how to read a price chart does not mean you know how to trade. Knowing how to trade comes with a lot more stuff. In this video, if you stick to the end, you're going to be able to tell why you keep losing and I keep winning. Why you keep handing your money over to me. This video, I'm going to expose my system for you to see it live in the markets. And I do this, I expose my system every single day, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And by the end of this video, you'll see the difference between my trading and your trading. My trading is calculated, your trading is gambling, and that's why at the end of each session, your money ends up in my pocket. Alright, so perfect, let's get straight into it. So we've got around 22 minutes until the market opens. We're gonna go ahead and get started on our pre-market analysis on TradeZeller. So obviously this is for the US30 chart. So first things first, what we wanna do, we wanna identify the bias for today's current market. We haven't yet shifted market structure, and that becomes adamant today. Yesterday we weren't able to, take short positions from where we were because we was too close to our level of demand. However, now we seem to be at a much better place to try and position short. So let's just firstly change this to a bearish bias. Our bearish bias means that we're basically printing lower lows and lower highs, and what that looks like is obviously the market was trending higher. Let's say from here we was trending higher until here we broke this level of structure, and now we're printing lower highs. And so if the market can reject off this level, we would be able to target this level down here. Has external liquidity been taken? No, it has not. Okay, yeah, so the reason we know external liquidity has not been taken is because it's down here. And when we did come down, I'll get rid of this. When we did come down yesterday, we held our level of demand. So now we can see that we've got a build-up of liquidity at this level and around here. So now we know that our bias is bearish. We're targeting external lows. External liquidity has not yet been taken, so we can still target external liquidity, and we're in a trending market condition. We now need to identify important levels of liquidity on the chart. Daily order block. We also have our previous day's highs, which is right up here. So we'll add that, and let's also try and figure out where our previous session highs are. So if we take a look, London session high was right on this candle. So we had a sweep of London session highs already, which is right here. Alright, I think I'm gonna get short on this candle. But I wanna see it put in a high. Alright, I'm positioning short. Alright, I'm short, 100-point stop loss. And just as I got short, the markets began to decline. Perfect. And there it is. Let's see. There it is. Sometimes the timing is not always perfect, but let me see if I can put. So I got in on the wick of that candle. I got in right here as I was waiting. This is my stop loss. Over the next 45 minutes while this hour's closing, I want to see this candle begin to push down aggressively to shift market structure. Listen, if you're taking losing trades and you don't know why you're losing, you need to go back to the drawing board. If you're losing in the markets and you don't know why you're losing, you need to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It took me a long time to get to this level of precision and accuracy in my trading. And these 2 days that I actually did lose on both the Fridays, those are my tilt days. I did go on tilt, and tilt is normal. But at the end of the month, I'm still up. The same thing on last month. At the end of the month, I'm still up. The month before that, at the end of the month, I'm still up. The point I'm trying to prove to you is you get to a certain level where trading becomes clockwork. You know exactly what you're doing when you go into the charts. And if you don't know exactly what you're doing when you're going into the charts before the New York session opens, I'm telling you, you need to join me every single day, Monday to Friday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. You need to see what profitable trading looks like. I'm going to show you really quickly. So in New York session, and I knew I was taking all of you lot stop losses. If you traded US30 today, you made me money, because during my trade today, I was targeting all your stop losses. All of you that got long, I was targeting all your stop losses. And if you don't understand why you lost money today, if you traded US30 and you lost money today, You need to join me 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Watch the videos on my channel. I do this every single day. I call exactly what the market's going to do, and I want you to learn it as well. It is not hard. It shouldn't be hard. And no one should charge you money to learn how to trade. All you need to do is have someone to follow. When I was first learning how to do this, I wish I had someone to follow to teach me. I had nobody. So I had to pay to learn. What do I mean by that? Educational costs. What does that mean? I had to go into the markets and lose money. I'm trying to say you don't need to do that. You just need to trade alongside of me Monday to Friday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's it.